The ink wasn't even dry on the mortgage papers when my husband turned to me, his eyes glittering the way they do right before he says something he thinks is brave. "I love someone else," he blurted, loud enough that our realtor froze with his pen mid-air. I laughed, thinking it was a joke, until the realtor cleared his throat, pulled out a thick envelope, and slid it across the table to me. Inside were divorce papers, already signed on his end, with a sticky note that just said, "Sorry." I sat there, staring at the signatures, while my husband avoided my gaze. The realtor, who I'd thought was just a slick salesman, wouldn't meet my eyes either. My brain scrambled for details I'd missed, late nights, weird phone calls, him suddenly loving open houses. But the truth slammed into me, the woman he loved was the one who'd just handed me the keys to our forever home. The realtor. Her smile, her perfect hair, how she called him by a nickname I'd never heard, how had I not seen it? The room spun as they both waited for me to say something, but all I could do was notice the way her hand found his under the table. My husband, grinned at her like a teenager, while I sat there in a house that wasn't even mine yet, feeling like an extra in my own life. Anger fizzled in my chest, but what burned even more was humiliation. Everyone in that room, except me, knew exactly what was happening. I signed the divorce papers without a word and walked out, leaving them in the echoing emptiness of that brand new house. But as I drove away, the shock gave way to something else, a strange relief. The truth was, I'd been pretending for months, too scared to admit that I didn't love him anymore either. Maybe they thought they'd blindsided me, but deep down, I knew I was finally free.